Hello, everybody. My name is Jay Spurlock, and I hope you're having a great time at camp. And Pastor Todd asked me to share a few things about how God has used the gifts He has given me and blessed me with to bring Him glory. And so it began a couple years ago when I went through a season of darkness, and through that, I went on a journey to discover my identity in Christ and what it meant to receive God's love and His grace and mercy. And through that, I began reading a lot, and then that led into note cards and such. And then a lot of times I would share those on social media, and I really was building up all this knowledge, and I was looking for an outlet to share that good news. A lot of times when we get good news, we want to share it. That's the first thing we want to do. And so at that time, I was wanting to share that more on a grander scale, I guess. And a dream of mine was to get up and share this story with them and bring a lot of people hope and encourage them. And that opportunity didn't come about till this past year when Pastor Todd and Danny gave me the opportunity to speak at a Wednesday night service, and it was such a blessing, and I enjoyed it. But before then, when I was not given that opportunity, I decided to take it upon myself, and God gave me this idea of, hey, won't you start? You're really good at branding. You're good at social media. You're good at reading and teaching with others, because I'm a teacher and coach. And won't you use that and create a social media ministry, basically? If you can't go around and speak and do that, you can get on social media. No one can stop you from that. And it was game changing for me. And I began Inspurations and started doing little videos and sharing quotes and scriptures and just inspiring others to shine their light through darkness. And so I always was good at building brands for businesses, for teams, schools, whatever that is, or my own brand, I guess, to say of, what people thought of me. So I said, I want to build a brand that is centered on Jesus. And that's what I did. So start your own ministry, and it has led to so many wonderful things. And I just enjoy working, or being able to share Jesus in my spare time. And a lot of you probably have good news, and you have gifts that God has given you. We all want to be that guy on the stage that plays that guitar. I even bought one, and I was wanting to be the next Corey, whatever his name is, with Reckless Love. I mean, we all do. We all want to be that guy, but that's not what God had for me. And God instead said, I'm going to use what you went through and what you've learned to help others through that time. And it's not going to be on a grand stage and all that. So if anybody reminds you of this, if anybody wants you to be able to bring glory and share the love of God and the hope that's found in Him, it's Him. And He will open doors when He feels you're ready. And so I just want to encourage you today that, there's over 7.6 billion people in this world. 3.3 billion of those people are on social media. And a lot of you might not know it, but you have a platform to share Jesus right now. There's no excuse. Some of you have over 1, 2, 3, 4,000 people following you. And I want to encourage you to kind of reflect on, how are you using your social media? Is it driving people to Jesus, or is it driving them away? And you don't understand that door may open later on where you can share on a grander scale, but until then, use what God has given you. And we all have that power to use social media, most of us, and use that to bring Him glory, and just trust that He will open doors when He needs to, and bring hope to others. So I hope you're having a great week. Get you a wristband. I gave Todd some if you haven't got one yet. And anytime you need anything, I'll be at Wednesday night services. Come by and say hello, and I'll be praying for y'all. And remember to always let your light shine. Okay? Have a great week. Thanks.